all. In this module, we are going to learn about emerging technologies and some of their types. We will also know how they are being used in the classrooms. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to differentiate between these emerging technologies and use them in different content areas of your teaching. So let's begin with the definition of emerging technology. This is a term generally used to describe a new technology, but it may also refer to the continuing development of an existing technology or a technology that are expected to be available within the next 5 or 10 years. It is usually reserved for technologies that are creating or are expected to create significant social or economic effects. Schools are incorporating emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality into the classroom. Mobile, AR, VR, and voice technologies are creating more interactive learning experiences. And AI-powered education platforms can help to improve student engagement with global culture and history. I will talk about some emerging technologies that has played to revolutionize the learning process and better enhance the way teachers and students work. Virtual reality encompasses all immersive experiences. There are Google Cardboard VR headsets which are under $100 and can be used in schools that are on tight budget. Then there are more expensive and high-end ones as well as with those that can be affordable. Some of the ways virtual headsets are being used in the classroom are through virtual field trips. So virtual field trips have become one of the most popular application of VR technology for learning, and many schools have begun using Google Expeditions to transport students to faraway and even inaccessible parts of the planet. The Google Expedition is an app which is free and which has more than 1,000 of education tours. Teachers can invest in some of the low-cost cardboard headset that can be attached to a smartphone. With these simple headsets, students can actively explore anything from Machu Picchu to outer space or the deep sea. They can visit century-old archaeological sites and structures or even any museums from around the world. Then there are virtual reality simulations, which can also help students learn practical skills, and it's used in many skill training courses. One of the biggest benefits of using VR to train people is that students can learn from realistic scenarios without the risk of practicing in an unfamiliar skill in an uncontrolled real life situation. VR technology has the potential to greatly enhance collaboration between teachers and students, both in distance learning and classroom based teaching. Teachers can create different virtual lab environments and teach STEM content to students. Because these labs are designed to allow for easy repetition of experiments, students feel less pressure to execute it perfectly the first time. For example, an anatomy student can open up, rotate, and zoom in on a 3D organ models in virtual reality lab environment. When you are using virtual reality games in lessons, they are not only a source of fun and engagement in a class, they can make a substantial difference to how your students learn. A lot can be accomplished in a virtual environment that would not be possible in real life. Teachers can provide visual and kinesthetic experiences in virtual worlds, which contribute to the students' ability to learn. This is particularly helpful for students with special needs. Last but not the least, virtual reality is becoming very affordable with time. If we can use it as a mainstream technology in schools, students can largely benefit from it.